Hey guys, and happy spring. Coachella just kicked off the music festival season last weekend and everyone is so excited about the summer, as am I, and I just want to give you some tips and tricks and do's and don'ts, especially for Bonnaroo and other music festivals that you're going to if you're going to be camping. So what to wear? My main advice is don't stress too much about what you're wearing. I did, and I thought I had to look cute every day. I ended up being very miserable because everyone else had on bathing suit tops and could get in the water at, like, especially the mushroom fountain, and I couldn't, and I hated my life. And if I could go back, I would just wear my bathing suit every day and just not care what I look like and just go have a blast. People keep saying don't wear rompers, because who wants to be naked in a porta potty? Well, I did. It was so hot. I was so grateful to have clothes off for like 5 seconds, and it is gross. It's really gross. The porta potties are so nasty, but it is so worth it because slide that little romper off and you get 5 minutes of freedom. You'd be feeling good. So I would not mark the rompers off my list. Another thing you don't need to worry about is your hair. I would definitely take dry shampoo just so you can have, it's not stinking or anything gross like that, because there are gross people. It is a little stinky there, but you know, after a couple days you get a little used to it and it's all good. So just take some dry shampoo and, you know, braid your hair and try to keep a little, you know, keep yourself up, but don't worry about it too much. But you definitely need to take sunscreen. I ended up getting sun poisoning, shocker, but I only used a 30. Definitely take something higher than that. Protect your skin, because if you're sunburned, nothing's fun. Nothing's fun when you're sunburned. The most important aspect of the whole trip is who you go with. You need to go with people that you trust, people who are fun, and people who are laid back. You need to go with a group of people who are just going to totally relax the whole week. You do not want to go with anyone who you know is totally anal about things. You need to go and completely let go. So go with people that will take care of you but are still going to have fun, because there are some questionable things going on at Bonnaroo, but if you do it right, you'll have a blast. Just some random advice, have good shoes. For the love of God, you're going to be walking so far from your campsite to Bonnaroo most of the time. 95% of the time you're going to be walking. So take good shoes. They sold the coolest ones there. I do not like xoxos, just for the record, but they have Tevas and they were a little bit better and they looked so comfortable, so that looked really cool to me. So definitely get like tennis shoes or just something really comfortable, some comfortable sandals, because you will have blisters on your feet. Do not wear Chucks with no socks. When you pack your cooler to go, put dry ice in the bottom and then put a layer obviously over it to protect your food and your drink so it's still safe to drink. And that way the dry ice will stay intact all weekend, and all your stuff will be cold. We had a hard time keeping ice in the cooler, and all of our food ended up spoiling, and also all of our food ended up getting flooded by the icy water that was melting. So that was miserable because we didn't have food at the campsite, and ended up having to eat in Bonnaroo, which can get expensive, but it's delicious, and you definitely need to eat in Bonnaroo a couple times, but not too much, because you know, bathrooms are scarce as well. When you go to Bonnaroo, you're going to want to take a backpack or a fanny pack, and what you need to take in it is a frozen water bottle. That way it melts a little bit all through the day and you always have something icy cold, and it always feels good to like hold up against your skin when you get super hot during the day. So definitely keep a frozen water bottle in your backpack, as well as baby wipes just to keep refreshed. Another thing, take an extra bikini in case you do get in the fountain or the pools or the water slide. That way you can just do a quick change, and also put like a grocery bag so you can put your wet bathing suit inside it and it won't ruin everything else in there. Also take a portable phone charger. You need to have your phone charged. I know you should stay off technology while you're on vacation, but you need to keep it charged, because if you get separated from your group, you're screwed. There are so many people there and you'll never find them. So definitely keep your phone charged, have a portable phone charger, and have a meeting spot in case you do get lost. They give you a map when you first get there, so study it and designate a meeting spot, because you know, people might not be in the best state and forget where they're going, and you need to have down your meeting spot. You need to know where it's at. Befriend the taxi drivers. There are people in golf carts all around the campsite, and if you're really nice to them and tip them well, you can text them and they'll come get you and bring you to Bonnaroo. And that's what we ended up doing the entire time, and it was so worth it, because once you get blisters on your feet, you're not going to be walking anymore. You really need to know your pod. It can be really confusing to find your campground when you're trying to come back from Bonnaroo at night, so make sure you know what pod you're stationed at, and also have a totem at your campsite, like a flag or balloons or like a rug or something that you can see on the side of your tent, or preferably hanging above, because if somebody's trying to help you get back to your campground, you need to be able to describe to them what it looks like. So definitely have something distinctive on you so you can find your campground and your group. The last day I was there, I was so sunburnt and so miserable, and I needed a nap right then, and I could not go back to the campground because it was too far to walk. And we found a theater, and it had air conditioner and lots of things to eat, like snack on, and it was dark, and a lot of people were in there napping, and so did I, and that was the best little nap I've ever had. It is so wonderful. So find the theater and head to the back. All the movies they play are a little weird anyway, and so just, you know, hang out and chill out and nap. One really good thing you're gonna appreciate in the mornings, if you set a tarp up on the east side of your tent, in the mornings the sun is so intense. You will wake up with sweat all over you, and it is just not pretty. So definitely put a tarp on the east side to block some of the sun, because it can get really intense in the morning. So definitely take advantage of that. Another thing is make friends with your neighbors, because they will be your lifeline all weekend. And I loved our neighbors. They were an awesome little couple, and I ended up hanging out with them a lot. Make friends with the people around you, because you're going to be seeing a lot of each other, and if you need something, there's a good little sense of community, and you can borrow stuff. And right behind our tent was the loudest people ever, but they were so fun, and they had music going all night, which is basically what everyone's doing at Bonnaroo. So have fun. That is my main piece of advice. Have so much fun. Do not stress too much about the little things, and just let go and enjoy the music and have fun, because it can be one of the best experiences of your life. There are some amazing artists there, and everyone there is just trying to have a good time and trying to have a good sense of community. So definitely just let go and do what you're comfortable doing. There is so much temptation, but just don't do anything that you wouldn't do at home, or do whatever you're comfortable with. Just be safe and stay with your group, because things can get intense. So if you are of age, the beer at Bonnaroo is so expensive. So my piece of advice would be to have a little pre-game at your campground before you go. And if you do get close to the front at one of the big shows, you're not going to be able to get out to go to the bathrooms, because the crowds are so large. I mean, people are just going to swarm you, and they'll get a little mad if you try to root them out of their way. So definitely don't drink a lot during the shows, because if you have a good seat and it's someone you love, you're going to miss them, and you will never get your place back in the front unless you're just really aggressive and you want to make everyone there mad, and I don't suggest doing that. So, you know, don't break the seal before your big shows that you want to go to, and just try to save most of your beverages for later in the evening, also because you don't want to pass out in the middle of the day and miss everything good that happens at night, because the shows at night are amazing. Try to go to all of them, and if you do get stuck in the back, don't sweat it. Just have a good time. Just have a good time. And if you are in the back, then you can do pretty much whatever you want to, because you're close to everything. So just enjoy yourself and enjoy your company and enjoy the people that you meet and just have a blast. And that is my main tips and tricks for Bonnaroo.